Game concept. This is an example board of the game. The game will be played on a grid. The game will have rules for going up elevation, etc. This is really what I want to talk about, the cards. So each team will have one wizard, kind of like Frostgrave. The wizard can cast spells. I think before the game starts, you'll pick one or two of these cards, maybe three. These are like your spell focus. Bat, Chain, Mirror Shard. I think Turtle is one. We'll look at Turtle and Sand. So each card has three kind of four modes. So there's Conjure dash Transmute. So that in the case of Turtle, it'll conjure a turtle, or it'll transmute something into a turtle, so turn something into a turtle. Then it has a projectile mode, so you can use this as a projectile spell. It has an attack value, and in this case it has the knockback attribute, which I haven't written rules for, but it probably just knocks the character back too. And then Instill, which I'm changing to Enchant, you can use the spell kind of like a buff, so Turtle will give the character +2 defense. So it's a little complicated because you can use this card in 3 different ways, but it gets worse. So then you choose, I'm calling these, I don't know, that's weird. I'm calling these Geo cards. These kind of choose like the pattern where you can, so this one's simple. This is where the caster would be, and then you can put the spell in any of these ones with a 1. These are all 1s. So in this case, it's any space that's like 3 or closer, but some of them are different. Some of them, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you use a spell for a so to use the projectile mode of this, you need to use a Geo card. If I want to summon a turtle, I can always summon a turtle adjacent to me, but if I use this Geo card, I can summon a turtle in any of these spaces. If I use the turtle card with this, I can only summon the turtle on the 1, so right there. You always go in order like that, because there's some cards that will say summon multiple turtles. So let me show you that card. Oh, yeah, this one right here. So this is the third type of card. They're like augment cards. This one's called Forked Tongue, and they normally augment. So if you see, the spell has 3 modes. The augment also has 3 modes. So this says if you would summon an animal, summon 3 of the animal instead, but if its attack or defense is above 1, lower to 1. So the turtle's defense will get lowered to 1, but if you use these 3 cards together, Marcus, Turtle, Forked Tongue, you summon 1, 2, 3 turtles. And this is kind of omnidirectional. There's no way the guys are facing. Now, with this one, it only has 1s, so you still, even with this Forked Tongue card, you're still only summoning 1 turtle because it doesn't have spaces for more. So you have to, this one does 1, 2, 3 turtles. This one you can only summon 1 turtle even with this. Then there's other things like Nephalite allows you to summon a giant turtle. If you want to do your knockback mode, the projectile mode, you know, here you could hit anybody within 3 spaces, but we can augment it with Feather. So it says when projecting this spell, you may count the user square or the caster's square as any square within 3 of the user. So let's say my mini is right here. Well, I used Feather, so now I can go 1, 2, 3, and then I can use this one. So I can go 1, 2, 3, and another 3, 1, 2, 3, and if the, I guess we'll go out 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I could hit him with my turtle projectile, which I imagine is kind of like Mario when he flings the turtle.